Hello, how are you? I'm fine too, thank you. Well, I heard of news uh, that is some people giving a hard time against the other kind of people. That is discrimination. Uh, Namely, people who work in the medical field, such as nurses, physicians, doctors, are not welcome to certain kind of restaurants. Well, some people even try uh, giving a hard time by saying a very, very bad word or bad things against them. Or maybe they will throw a stone or rocks onto them or break their house windows or something like that. Unfortunately, discrimination is very much part of our life. Believe it or not, I do have, also you do have certain kind of discrimination against certain things or people. The famous one that traditionally we've been studying about recently is sexism. That is mainly talking about people's uh, history. We know that men discriminate uh, against women for employment, freedom, duties, lifestyle, etc. That means men sometimes did take away the freedom from female, or the men try to put women into a small box or limit their freedom or actions or even how to live. That is uh, sexism, means discrimination against sex difference. Of course, you can probably find uh, the other way around as well. Another one is the religious discrimination. That means, for example, you don't like this kind of people because their religion is that. Then what happened that we know the history says the wars. Yes, certain countries don't like others. Therefore they would attack them or they would fight. That is a war. And that exists deep inside every one of us. I'm not trying to say to change yourself to like something you used to dislike. No, that is impossible. But knowing that we always have likes and dislikes inside us, and sometimes without knowing that we might discriminate certain kind of people, or we might say or take action against them, means you are discriminating against certain kind of people. Have you ever experienced discrimination? Uh, Often when you travel outside of your country, you could experience uh, racial discrimination against you. And the same thing we might be doing against certain kind of people. We all do. And we cannot stop that. But I think it is more important to know everybody has likes and dislikes. And sometimes people do negative things against others. Means we all do discriminate or discriminatory things against certain kind of people. Knowing that we do that is more important. Just because when you recognize that we all discriminate certain kind of things from others, or we sometimes, without consciously say or do discriminatory words, expressions, or action taken against others, then we know when others did it to you or did it to others, we understand, not fully allow or forgive. It is very difficult to forgive or allow even such negative actions or saying. But how much can you allow this happen? Or what kind of discrimination that you have against whom is, I think, important. So think about it. What kind of discrimination can you think about it? I'll give you maybe one or two examples. For example, okay, right now I don't have a jobs. I lost them. So I look at newspaper and looking for new employment. Then when I read it, okay, I realized I have the qualification, I have enough education, I have enough skills and abilities. But when I read it a little farther, then I found, oh no, it's limited to age 31. Oh no, I cannot apply for this job just because I'm too old for that. So that is discrimination against age, for example, or sexism, which is just because you are not male, therefore you cannot have this job, or because you are male, therefore you are not qualified for this kind of job. That is the sexual discrimination. So racial discrimination is, I don't like people who have a fair skin, or I don't like dark-skinned people, or some people just don't like any foreign things just because they are just different from you. And those kind of discriminations exist everywhere in every society, and they are not going away. But we have to learn to live with it. So how to learn is, again, I'm going to repeat, to know what kind of discrimination that you have inside you might help. All right, try finding them out. Until next time, take care. See you.